There we go. Hi, everyone. I was getting silly with my thumbnail picture taking, and I just realized I was live. Oh my God, I'm really excited. This is week 2 for Wonderland. I'm gonna try to get my tripod situated right here. Hi, I see people tuning in. Welcome. Welcome. Oh my God, it like jumps so quickly. All right, cool. I have my hair all natural. Do you guys like it? It's so easy. P.S. Those of you with curly frizzy hair like me, Sarah! Of course, why wouldn't you be allowed on here? Everyone's allowed in Wonderland. Wonderland! Welcome to Wonderland. This is week 2. Hi from Toronto. Thank you, David. Oh, David, I got your email or message or whatever. Hey, Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Catherine. I love your energy. It's Manju's live. Hello, gorgeous. Okay. Hey, Amber. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so this is going to be week 2 is all about flowing the pure, positive, loving energy. This is all about really getting in your flow, I'm gonna be talking about miracles and really what they are and how you experience them, how you create more of them, because that's what Wonderland's about, right? It's about magic. It's about accessing levels of being, accessing levels of reality that just aren't normal, right? Normal. I wanna be like you, teach me positive, loving energy. Well, girl, you are in the right place at the right time. Yes. Okay, here's the thing though. I have to give you kudos to everybody here, because obviously we're all resonating to some extent. Otherwise, this wouldn't be, I know, it's like overtakes my body. Woo! Okay, so let's get started. I will try to answer as many questions as possible along the way. Okay, here we go. Before we get started, make sure you have your journals. You will be doing journaling. We're gonna be doing some inner work. Make sure you have your medi pillow. I'm an empath, so I feel, yeah, right? Okay, so yeah, here we go. We're totally resonating. Empaths. I'm sure I bet everybody on here is an empath, because that would just make sense. Hey, journaling. And then we're gonna do a meditation at the end. So make sure you have like your pillows, your blanket, stuff that keeps you warm, whatever. So, okay, who here did not do week 1 yet? I wanna know what turned you on. If you haven't done week 1, please obviously be in class today. You did do week 1, right? Okay, yeah, you were there. Me, this is my first live with you. Okay, all right, cool, well, welcome. Okay, stay in class today, but make sure that you visit week 1, because week 1 was all about clearing the stuff. Here's what I wanna talk about before I really get into today's lesson. The thing about flowing pure positive energy is as you build momentum, as you get going, things are gonna go really fast. The reason you really want to address any wonky beliefs, any self-sabotaging behaviors, anything that doesn't serve you, is because as you go really, really fast, this is the analogy that Abraham talks about, which I love so much. As you start flowing the positive energy, it's literally like it's the difference between trying to drive your car from point A to point B versus taking a jet that goes 500, 600 miles per hour in the sky, in the jet stream from point A to point B. It's like, zhish. When you have resistance, unresolved blockages, baggage, self-sabotaging behaviors, fears, when those really aren't addressed with, and that takes time, but when those aren't addressed with, it's like taking that rocket ship and trying to go 600 miles per hour on the ground. And you're just gonna be like bumping into stuff. It's basically like, okay, let's say you start flowing energy moving towards a dream, but you haven't resolved this fear of putting yourself out there. You haven't resolved this deep-seated feeling of, I'm not worthy. Who would wanna listen to me? Who would wanna, see me do this? If you haven't resolved that, it's gonna be a clunky ass ride. So please, 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 I mean, obviously be here, be in the good vibes, but As things come up, please revisit week 1 and just clear that stuff. Yeah, I see that with LOA, lots of obstacles for me. Yeah, so that's just stuff that's coming up to be healed and cleared and reframed or transmuted, or you get a chance to learn from it, right? It's an opportunity. Everything's an opportunity. So, but yeah, it's true. As you speed up, how do you bring your vibes up when you're sad or fearful? How do you go from higher self? I just set the intention. I'm learning a lot from you. Good, yeah, you're gonna learn a lot today. It's honestly, it's a choice. I can very easily dip into low vibe, like being pissed off or something. But I'm so sensitive to that. And I make a point to spend more time being in appreciation. I spend more time loving on people, loving on myself. I spend more time dreaming and fantasizing and visualizing. I spend a lot of my time growing up, especially before I even learned about law of attraction. I spent a lot of my time just daydreaming. I was just like, even though I didn't really want to be in school and like things were happening, I was always able to take my mind, my energy to a happy place. And so because of that, I was a happy person. I was always noted for being just a happy person. It's because I was always somewhere else. And so you do what it takes. But eventually what happens is when you become more autonomous, yeah, right, of course you are. We're totally resonating here. As you become autonomous and you can start making choices for yourself, i.e. you're not a child under your parents' wings and the wings of the school, those daydreams, you can start to create them. You can start developing habits that allow you to bring those dreams where you really want to be and what you really want to be doing. You get the choice, the chance, the opportunity to actually do that. And that's when your world starts becoming just like Wonderland, because you're doing the things that you really want to be doing and that you're passionate about and that you feel good about. And as you feel better, life gets better, and the better it gets, the better it gets, the better it gets. That's how law of attraction works. Wherever you're focused upon, you're flowing energy to, and you're bringing more of it to you. So it's quite simple. It's literally just an option, a choice, a decision to focus on the positive. Good question. And that's what today is all about. Today is all about flowing pure positive power. Okay, so I talked about, I'm keeping notes too because I can tend to go on tangents, and that's okay because it's all perfect, but I want to make sure I address like what I really want to talk about in Wonderland. So my question for you, I want to learn to manifest. This is what it's about, manifesting. Okay, so get your journals out. And so what I want to ask you guys is, before we do that, let's do a quick like intention setting process. So close your eyes, take a deep breath in. And in this moment, we're going to channel all our focus, all our energy into our heart, your heart. You can even put your hands over your heart if you want. I like doing that. I like feeling my heart. And we're going to set the intention to be open to receive everything, the magic, the wisdom, the message, whatever it is that you will be served by receiving, by hearing, by understanding. Open to it, open to the message, open to the love, open to whatever miracles may transpire through this time together. Just be open to being in a completely new vibrational state, experiencing something just, magical, loving and magical. Set that intention. Something's going to come through for you during this course, during this teaching. Something's going to come through. You're going to get something. Something's going to shift. You're open. Your heart's open. Your eyes are open. You're ready to receive. Deep breath in. Thank you, Spirit. And so it is. Yes. Okay, cool. So now that we're in this space, we're going to let things flow. And that's really what I want to talk about. So tapping into, here's the thing. Here's really the thing. You guys are this bundle of energy, of loving energy. Deep within you, who you really are, what you really are, is pure potential. Your source is pure potential. There's literally, if you can dream it, this is what Abraham says, and it's so true. If you can dream it, if you have received the dream, it is because the dream has chosen you. You can absolutely have, be, do, experience anything that you desire, that you see and feel within you. That is how it is. Week 1 is about addressing those beliefs that try to tell you otherwise. Today, week 2, this is about experiencing it, feeling it, and flooding just nothing but love towards that dream. Boom, it's done. You can absolutely do that. So my question to you is, get out your journals. What is it? And you just answered your own question. What's your real name? It's Man's Just Life, because I'm not really sure how to say your name, by the way. What is it? What is that thing? What is that thing that you really want to experience or be or do or have? Write it. Actually, before you write it in your journal, write it here below. I want to see what I want to see the dreams. Claim it, share it boldly, proudly, claim that it's done. Let's share in the good vibes. What is it? What is that thing, that, you know, dream, that vision that you just know is real and it's inside of you, even if you have no idea how? My dream job and meet fans all over the world. Oh man, okay, wait. Okay, here we go. My dream job and meet fans all over the world. ℭ𝔬𝔢 𝔓𝔫𝔞𝔱 is my phone. Am I saying your name right? ℭ𝔬𝔢, because I love it. It is ℭ𝔬𝔢. Oh, how do you, David and ℭ𝔬𝔢, do you guys know each other? Okay, am I saying your name right? Okay, good, ℭ𝔬�. All right, what is that thing? What is that thing? And ℭ𝔬�, already know yours. You want to be a law of attraction coach. You want to travel. That's beautiful. I love it. Everybody else, we got some more people on the line. I can see the numbers. I want to know. Here we go, Sarah. Travel anywhere I want. Oh, I love that. Have an unlimited amount of abundance to heal myself and help others. I love it. No, we don't know each other. You just know her name? Interesting. Was I just being oblivious to the obvious? Probably. Oh well, so goes life. What else? I love it. I love it. Travel, right? Oh my God, traveling is. I was thinking about this last night too. It's like, because I was like dwelling on, not really dwelling, but I was overthinking mundane stuff in my life, and I'm like, you know what? And actually, this came about because I dropped my sister off at the airport. She's in Italy right now, in Venice. And in like a good way, like good for you, girl. Like, yeah, obviously nothing but love. But and I love being on a plane, because when you're, you know, 30,000 some feet up in the air, everything seems. I want to finally overcome my wrist injury that's been holding me back from pursuing my dream of being an artist. Okay, so don't make that a barrier, right? So go. That I love that. I love, Catherine, I love that you just said that. So your dream really isn't to overcome the wrist injury. That's going to be a natural byproduct of you being an artist. So see yourself, I want to be that artist. I want to paint. I have free access to my hands or my wrist or whatever, right? Take the broken wrist out of the equation. I'm not sure how new you are to LOA, but if that seems like impossible to visualize, at least be open to, I mean, start where you're at, but ultimately where I would want to stair step you is to get to the point where you're not even thinking about needing something to happen for something else to happen, right? And ultimately too, what if what you wanted to do as an artist, you actually didn't even need your wrist to heal? Like, what if you found another way to create or do something that was totally unexpected? But ultimately, obviously, I know you want your wrist to be healed, but how can I be a life coach like you? You study, girl. You study and you practice. But yeah, I love that, because a lot of us, we have these dreams, but simultaneously with these dreams, we also have all these reasons, well, why we can't just be it now. Why we have these obstacles. Why I don't believe it can happen. I believe this and this has to happen. I believe that so much time needs to transpire. When the truth is that time, space, obstacles, beliefs, all of that can be played with. Time can literally be played with. Wow, that's another class for another day, but jump straight to the dream. Hey, Lori, welcome. Okay, keep writing. What do you guys, so I'm asking, the question is, I want to see more comments. What is that dream? What is that dream? So I guess the reason I wanted to go on that tangent was really because I want you to focus on the dream, go straight to the dream, have a life that I completely own 100% and able to do, go be whatever I want, and anyway, financial abundance and the relationship I see already. Yay! Amazing. Right, claim the dream, not the obstacle, claim the dream, right? Claim the dream, I love it. So, okay, that's good enough for now. Financial abundance for all. Speaking of, you guys, I just got the download. I'm going to be I was honestly thinking of releasing it today. I don't think I'm going to release it today. But my next program is going to be about abundance. And of course, abundance, immediately we think of financial prosperity. Of course, because that's fun. But it can also be, because I spoke about this on my Facebook. I just want to be surrounded by soul tribe. So I want an abundance of soul tribe members in my life. So that's abundance. Abundance in love, abundance in opportunities, abundance in travel. Abundance can be whatever you feel like you're not. If you feel like you are limited or feeling lack in any area of your life, this is what this abundance course is going to be about. But it is going to have a large section about receiving financial abundance. So stay tuned for a new program. I'm so excited. This is just confirmation that it was truly a divine download. Then think of the market you want to serve and find out what they need and want. But ultimately go within too. Like, where do you feel guided? Like, who would you want to work with? And that's a whole different course. Holy cow. Cool. So the next question is, you guys are so funny. You guys are like going off. You guys are like teaching yourselves. I have a bunch of, how many LOA teachers do I have on here, by the way? There's a lot of us, right? There's an abundance of LOA teachers. Abundance of everything positive for everyone. Amen. Okay, so my next question is for you. I want you to tune in. So you have this dream. You have this dream. Yes, you are, Amber. You have this dream. And so as you think on it, I really want you to sit with it. See yourself doing it. So if you're an artist, see yourself painting or drawing or creating or sculpting or whatever. If you want to be a coach, see yourself working with people and traveling and being on that plane and landing in Venice or landing. And speaking of, I'm going to Spain for my birthday, you guys. Whoever wants to join me, let me know, or meet me there, let me know, because I want to meet people. More an LOL teacher. I like that. Anyway, that's a side note. What was I saying? Woo, you guys, I cannot look at your comments because I will lose traction. Here we go. So as you visualize the dream, as you visualize being that person, doing that thing, having that thing, I want you to ask yourself, tune in, and this is really the secret to creating flow and tapping into pure positive flow. Tune in and ask yourself, how can I create flow in this area, right? So I want you to, whatever comes up for you, I want you to journal. I want you to write it out here first, and then I want you to revisit this lesson and then write it out. So for instance, you immediately might think, well, I need to start flowing positive energy towards this. I want to meet you if you live in Cali. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to go to Cali. I have a few clients in Cali and friends in Cali. Yeah, I totally. What part in California? Back to the question. What might immediately come up for you is, well, I'm going to need to start really believing in it and reaffirming that this is possible, this is real, I can do this. And even if I don't know exactly how, I don't need to know how. I'm open to the how. I'm open to guidance, right? Or you might get actual tangible steps. You might hear like, go work out. A lot of the times when I feel stuck in my business, it's because I'm not outside enough. When I'm not moving my body, it influences every area of my life. So I need to run. And here's the thing too, everything's energy. You are energy. When you move your body, you're moving energy. You're moving a ton of energy. And as you move that energy, you're creating flow. And where you create flow in one area of your life, you're elevating all areas of your life. The bottom line is you're either in alignment or you're not. You're either flowing positive energy or you're not. So here's the other side of that spectrum. Wherever you're not flowing positive energy, so wherever you're suppressing your emotions, wherever you're not speaking your truth, wherever you're staying stuck in a bad relationship, a bad job, a bad habit, wherever you're just blocking the flow of pure positive energy, you're influencing every area of your life. So ask yourself, so actually this question is twofold. Ask yourself, where do I know? What immediately comes up when I ask myself, where am I blocking the flow? That's first question. Let me know below. Where do you know you're blocking flow? I'll be quiet. Because we want to flow that positive energy. Yeah, whatever comes up, where do you know you're not flowing just pure positive energy? It could be, I know I have a lot of fears. It could be, I know I'm not moving my body enough, so I'm blocking the flow of energy in my body. I know that I'm in a bad relationship, or I know that, maybe not a bad relationship, but I know that I'm not really speaking up my truth, standing up for myself in certain relationships, so I'm blocking energy. I know that I'm doing things I really don't want to be doing, so I'm blocking pure positive energy that way, because when we do things we don't want to really be doing, that doesn't feel good. That's like stuck energy. maybe you have bad health habits. And so it's like for me, it's like when I eat a lot of sugar or wheat, I feel like bleh, and so that blocks, self-doubt. Perfect example. My throat chakra is kind of closed to my root chakra. Okay, perfect. So like energetically, precisely like where to start. For me, the big thing is I know I block energy when I stop moving a lot. I definitely spend too much time feeling bad for myself because of my injury. Okay, perfect example. So it's like you're looking at the negative, right? So you're not flowing you're blocking pure positive energy that way. It's perfect. I eat kind of a lot of junk food, so there you go. And here's the thing, it's very personal. This is something that you have to tune in for yourself, because what might be a block to you may not be a block to everybody else. So when I overthink, that was a huge thing for me too, right? Oh my God, overthinking is just a form of attachment to a problem usually. It's like trying to like figure something out when it's just like detach, surrender, and flow. I have fear to speak how I really feel. That's a huge one, Sarah. That's a huge thing. Awesome. Ruminating bad thoughts, overthinking. Yep, that's a common one. That's a common one. Do I want to do a filter actually? This is kind of funny. Ooh, glamour. Ooh, hi. Do you guys like this filter? What's this one? That one's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I will do no filter. How about that? Normal. Where do you know you're blocking pure positive energy? Where do you know that you are not feeling good or not doing what's best for you in your highest good? Where do you know you're doing things that really aren't serving you? Normal. How do I go back? Okay, there we go. Why can't I see comments? You guys, I can't see your, oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Hey, Sony. Hi, lovely. Okay, so then the second part of this question is, how can you now, right now, intend, decide, choose to start flooding positive energy in this area? So for instance, when it comes to overthinking, how can you choose to now create flow? So I kind of gave that answer away a little bit. It's like it's detaching from the thought. It's recognizing, becoming mindful. Wow, I keep myself in this loop of negative thinking. What if this negative thing? What if that negative thing? So perhaps the solution to you would be, okay, well, what if I either distract myself and just drop it, detach, think of something else? Or what if I start to think upwards about it? So instead of thinking, what if bad, what if I start thinking, well, what if it all works out? What if it figures itself out? What if I don't even need to think about it? What if something good, right? So I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let you answer. Type below. How can you start flowing pure positive energy in that area where you know you're stuck? Your meditations help with clearing stuck energy. Would that help? Yes. So maybe you're being guided to do a clearing meditation. I know that if I do a clearing meditation, which is basically just sound, we can actually do that in our meditation today, where it's like you're using sound to just come back to center, to detach, to release, to be present. That's really what it's about. I mean, obviously there's harmonics and then, resonating at a certain frequency that is healing. That brings you back to alignment. That's really taking action. Hi, Christian! Oh my God, what's up? Taking action is the hardest thing to do to move forward, but with the first step comes the second, and before you know it, you have moved along. What is up, man? Christian is, oh my God. We have so many exciting things. So Christian, I posted, some of you guys that follow me on Facebook will know that Christian gave me a shout out on his page. And I got to be like weird and goofy on one of his videos. But yeah, that's so exciting. There's so many cool things in the work with Meditation Vacation. He's awesome. You guys check him out. He does a lot. Actually, Christian, you're the perfect one to talk about with overthinking, because a lot of your meditations deal with overthinking and just relaxing and going to sleep, right? You have a whole awesome backstory behind that. What an awesome group we have here. I'm so beyond just like amazed right now. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna calm down. See, this is what happens when you get in pure positive flow. The coolest people, like it's good vibes and everyone's collaborating and working together, and it's just like, it just gets better and better and better and better. That's law of attraction. Okay, so there's that. So, yeah, so the question is, I want you to journal on this later. Where can you start to flow pure positive energy, especially with places that you're stuck? So maybe this is just meditating. Maybe this is consciously becoming mindful when you're overthinking and then detaching, or at least reversing the downward spiral and start spiraling up, basically. Maybe, for instance, if I know that I'm blocking my body from moving, it's like, get your ass in the gym, Madeline. Just even if it's just like walking around for half an hour or whatever, like anything, something, it's gonna start the flow. You wanna just start, because then momentum, it gets easier and easier and easier. Okay, so keep journaling on that after this lesson. What else? Okay, so my last point that I want to talk about, when we talk about pure positive power, of course, and when we talk about Wonderland, of course we have to talk about miracles. And here's the thing, miracles are real. And I actually want to ask you guys, who here has experienced a miracle? Something that was just like totally synchronistic, something that came out of the blue, something that you might have been asking for. Like maybe you were asking for, like you needed a certain amount of money. You bounce each time you try that downward time when my last, you bounce each time you try that downward time when my last, so long as you go along. Okay, I'm not really sure what that means. But yeah, but I think when you say you bounce, like you bounce back. It's very normal to feel really good. It's like being in that jet stream where you're like, you're feeling really good. You're moving, you're talking, you're saying the right things at the right time, the right people, ideas are flowing. You're acting on those ideas. And then every now and then we dip and we kind of like, we hit into trees and we're like, oh God, oh God, oh God. I missed some comments. When won't my last so long? Wait, each time you try that downward time won't last so long as you, you get better at bouncing back for sure. Okay, I want to know who here has definitely experienced a miracle before. Like it's something, maybe you were like asking for money. You're like, God, please, universe, I don't know how I'm going to pay for this. Figure it out. And then out of nowhere, from an unexpected place, somebody offered you the money, or you were able to pick up more hours at work, or whatever. Like, I don't know. That's one example. Maybe it was a healing, like a miraculous healing. Hi, Madeline. I made it. Hi, Stefania. Welcome, beautiful. Yeah, or maybe it was a relationship. Maybe you needed a healing in your relationship, and it's like you weren't seeing eye to eye with someone, and you were just like praying like for the solution, even though you couldn't see the solution, and then you surrendered it to the universe, and then next thing you know, you had this, you guys came together, the solution appeared, the answer appeared. I want to know who has experienced apartments I left and received money from them. Awesome, perfect. Something that's synchronistic, something that was clearly something that was not under your control. It was a gift from the universe. I was broke, and then something told me to get to a gas station and put $20 in, and I won 200. Yes, amazing, right? So, oh my God, so tap into that. Who else? I experienced a few miracles even before I knew what I was doing. Like I'll tell you guys the story. Like when I was 17, I was in a really bad car accident. My car flipped over. It hit a ditch and flipped forward, and I wasn't wearing a seatbelt. But like I came out unscathed. I don't know how, but that was clearly a miracle, because there's so many things that could have gone any other way, right? So something like that, something where you were protected, like you were just very lucky. They rejected it after they said I was in. They're talking about an apartment? Yeah, okay. Right. Sometimes things don't work out at first because timing there's stuff going on behind the scenes, and then it's like all of a sudden when the timing aligns, it's like, boop. Yeah, that's the point. So here's the point. The reason I'm asking this question is because sometimes when people talk about miracles, eyes tend to roll. Oh, miracles. Oh, right. But the thing is, we've all have experienced the miraculous. It's natural. It's actually like a thing that you can experience on the daily. But we often don't, because we often don't allow ourselves to get to that point where we just surrender, where we're just open, where we ask. Honestly, sometimes it takes like a crisis for us to be like, please, universe, I don't know how to do this, please help me. And so that asking is like this powerful rocket of desire. I wasn't sure how to pay for the class, but I knew it would come. I've been finding money all over my house when I've been cleaning stuff, like hundreds of dollars. That is such a thing. When I can't tell you how many times I've heard that story. It's like, I knew I wanted to do this. I didn't know how I was going to pay for it. I didn't know how it was going to happen, but like that just intention of saying, this is going to happen. Universe, like, let's make this happen. And then acting on it, it's like you have to jump, you have to leap, and the net will appear. But then that's when the net does appear. I can't tell you how many times that's happened. Yes. So here's the thing. Miracles are a thing, are a real thing. And they don't have to be a spontaneous, like how do I say this? They don't have to be something that's few and far between. Miracles daily can be a thing. Honestly, here's the thing. Here's really the thing. You are in constant manifestation. This moment, the Madeline I am right now is not the same Madeline I was 5 seconds ago. Vibrationally, not the same. Realistically, not the same. I'm manifesting this moment. I'm manifesting this moment. I'm manifesting this moment. I'm manifesting that comment. I'm manifesting it's all just playing out from now, from where you are now. So this is going to get a little bit out there. I'm not gonna get too much out there right now. Okay, good. So hopefully this is making a little bit of sense. But it's like, here's the thing. So in each moment, you get an opportunity. There's not one moment that's more special or magical than the other. It's just about what are you intending? What are you expecting? What are you believing in? What are you asking for, right? Miracles come from love. Miracles come from you opening your heart. Miracles are created by love. Miracles are magnetized to you when you are in a state of, oh my God, this like little fluffy thing just flew down. I don't know if you guys saw that. You guys probably did. I don't know if it was in camera. As I'm talking about how miracles come through love, this little fluffy thing, like an angel feather, just like fluffs down. That was so cool. Miracles are magnetized through love. And so if you want to experience more and more miracles daily, all you've got to do is get in the vibration of love, is feel the love. Let me see my notes. Is feel the pure positive energy, is to allow that to flow. What does that mean? It means stop complaining. Stop getting down on yourself. Stop finding what's wrong in everything. Stop being so critical. Stop being so judgmental. Start operating from a place of curiosity, from an open heart, from a willingness to see things differently, from appreciation, from finding what's going right, from being open to how do I want to say this, to speaking about your dreams, to speaking about the creativity, the inspiration that flows through you. How do you not possible up on people's energy? I feel so drained at times. Detachment. You know, you send them love. Sometimes what helps metaphysically is to see yourself surrounded in light. Light's a very powerful force. Learning to appreciate yourself. Absolutely. Appreciating and loving on yourself. Mind, body, soul. Like, honestly, being in love with who you are. Being in love with you. How far you've come. Everywhere you've went. Everything that you have experienced has been there to teach you, show you something, build some sort of spiritual quality within you. It has not been in vain. It has not been an accident. I'm telling you, if you weren't supposed to be here, you wouldn't be. There are so many things that have to go right. And that seems a little bit like a downer, I feel like a little bit kind of like a gloomy thing, but it's not. It's really, there are so many things that have to go right for like life to just flourish and keep going. So the fact that you're here, I'll have to watch back as I just landed in Italy. Oh my God, my sister's in Italy. Oh, good for you, Samantha. That's so exciting. Oh my God, it's so cool to feel like I'm like traveling with you. Why do I do this? I'm such a geek. I'm like, derp. But I love my geekiness. I am. I love it. I love that about myself. I'm a huge nerd. But here we go. Okay, here we go. What was I saying? What was I saying? Just love. Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, so many things have to go right for life to just exist, right? There's so many things going right that we have zero control over. So, hey Jay, I'm trying to figure out how I want to say this. The bottom line is that like everything you've gone through has not been by accident, has not been in vain. Please give love to it. Please give love to the lessons that you've learned. Please give love to how much you have grown. Please appreciate the experience. Only when you come from appreciating the experience can you truly understand the lesson. This is having a bird's eye view of stuff. I believe in the things you do, so true. If you can just pull yourself out of like the smallness of this moment and like give yourself a bird's eye view of life, of where you've come from and then where you're going, you would realize like just how, I don't want to say insignificant because each moment is where it's at, but the things that we think are so dramatic and big and like whatever, they're temporary, and there's so much more that lies ahead. And there's I mean, there's just, I want you to think of like the vastness of your life and your experience. And what I'm trying to say is that everything you've gone through has been to teach you something, for you to grow. And so give appreciation for it. I was doing yoga and boom, it was you. That's so funny. I say yoga. That's hilarious. Yoga. I love yoga. Yoga. Okay, so that's the point. That's the point. So my last question for you guys is, actually there's no more questions. We're gonna do a meditation. Do you guys have any questions? What today is all about is just flooding pure positive energy, giving appreciation for everything you've experienced, because that's how you turn things around. Really, miracles, miracles, miracles. So we're the last point. If you want to experience a miracle in your life, one, know that it's absolutely possible because you have probably experienced a miracle before. You've probably experienced a lot of miracles. And my guess is if you actually start to journal on all the miracles you've experienced, you would remember more miracles that you forgot about, that you put to the wayside. That happens to me all the time. It's like when I make a point at the end of every day to do a list of 10 things I'm grateful for. And so sometimes when I'm like, okay, what was good that happened today? Once I start giving gratitude, I'm like, oh, that good thing happened and that good thing happened and that good thing happened. And it's like I start remembering all these good things because I'm thinking differently. I'm thinking on a different vibrational frequency where I'm now more open to all the good things. And therefore, I'm not only going to receive memories of the good things, but I'm creating space for more good things to come in. Does this one make sense? I don't want to get too out there, but actually I do want to get out there, but I don't want to lose you guys. That's really what I'm trying to say. I don't know where we're at with like understanding. But you guys are pretty advanced. So the point is, if you want to experience miracles, if you want to experience healing, if you want to experience absolute manifestation, ease, and flow, you've got to tap into love. You've got to tap into pure positive energy. You've got to tap into appreciation. You've got to just be in a space where you're open to it and you're asking for it and you believe in it, right? That's all love. That's wonderland, right? That's your soul. That's pure potential. That's who you really are fundamentally. You are a bucket of loving energy. You are pure energy. You are pure love. And when you allow that to be expressed, when you forgive generously, and that's one thing I used to get kind of annoyed with myself because it's like, I can't really be mad at people for very long. And I used to think like, no, Madeline, you've got to be mad. You've got to stand your ground. But when I see people, it's just like my heart just starts to open, and I'm like, I can't be mad at you. And I used to think that was a weakness, but now I'm realizing that it's quite a blessing because a lot of people sit in resentment, and that just holds themselves back. Whereas if I can just forgive you and move on and feel good and just be in my own reality, I get to experience miracles. I don't let nobody hold me back. I don't let nobody. I love unconditionally because I just can't help it. Oh man. All right. So that's enough for now. Do you guys have any questions? Yes. Yes. Sometime listening to you is a miracle. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, Jay. What I need to know, I don't have to ask you, just I know, that was the intention. Oh my God, wait, you just tell me what I need to know every time I tune into your channel, right? That is so, see, divine. This is divine. This is like, oh my gosh, me too. I used to think I'm too forgiving, but just realized it's not good for anyone to not be that way, right? Imagine if we all just like let each other off the hook so much more easily. Now, this is another, I could talk for days about boundaries and all this stuff because there is a difference between forgiving and letting people just like allowing. Here's the thing, forgive, but how do I say this? But make sure you're choosing positive experiences for yourself. That doesn't mean like continue to basically play. If you don't want to play in the mud, if you don't want mud all over you, stop playing in the mud. You know, you don't have to get mad at the mud. Wash it off and say, you know what, you're mud, that's what you do, God bless you, but stop playing in the mud. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, so there's a different, like, forgive generously, but please learn the lesson and choose wisely. Continue to choose for what really serves you. You know, being forgiving doesn't mean that you learn from the experience. I think that makes sense. I don't have to beat that into the ground. Because my thing was, it's like, I would feel like, well, if I'm forgiving, I would just stay with this person, or I would just let this person continue to abuse me. I wouldn't speak up. Sometimes, and here's the thing too, sometimes the most loving thing is to walk away from someone, or is to, you know, speak your truth and say, hey, you know what? that's not okay. Like, I'm not going to choose this for myself, right? And then you choose differently for yourself, but you don't sit in resentment or anger, like, how could they have done this to me? Da, da, da. It's like, who cares? That's them. That's a them problem. They're going to have to live with that, right? And I just want to say that because that was a journey I had to go through. It's okay to say no. It's okay to walk away. And it's definitely okay to forgive generously. Okay, because that's pure positive flow. Wow, did that go on a downer vibe? So let's get back in there. So appreciate everything, every person that has taught you how to be strong, that has taught you how to forgive, that has taught you how to love yourself more consistently, more purely, more unconditionally. Give gratitude for every situation that has brought you here, because you're obviously doing something right. All right, any other questions, you guys? If there's no questions, we're going to jump into the meditation. The meditation, this is all about you just tapping into soul. Yes, get out of the mud and get in the clear of your energy. Yes, Tony, yes. Love it. And it said 303. So kind of like that. I like numbers that are the same forwards and backwards. What is that, a palindrome or whatever? I don't know. Any other questions? Any other questions? I don't know what kind of delay we have, so I'm going to give it like 10 seconds. As you forgive, as you love, you open up to miracles. And that's what it's about, baby. All right, I don't see any questions, so I'm going to flip this on my little mermaid candle. I'm so excited to show you guys. Yeah, let me try to think. Yeah, just get comfortable. Get your medi pillows. I'm going to flip this around. Mermaid candle. Let me do this. There we go. The Mermaid Lagoon. Oh, wait, no, don't flip it to me. Good God, why did it do that? That's hilarious. Okay, let me just raise this up. Who lays me up? Mermaid Lagoon, there we go. My little makeshift candle tripod. All right, everybody. Get relaxed. Get comfortable. We're going to tap into soul. You're going to tap into pure positive energy. You're going to tap into pure potential. You're going to be tapping into wonderland. Garden of Eden. All right, so take a deep breath in. And release. Just coming back into your body. As you wind down, I want you to bring to mind that thing you wrote down earlier, that thing you want to create, that thing you want to manifest. See it in your mind's eye. And now I want you to tap into the feeling of having it. As you see yourself being this or doing this or having this, how does that feel in your body? Connect the feeling to your heart space. As you connect the feeling to your heart space, I want you to imagine that your heart is expanding. It's opening up like this rose, like a flower. And as it opens up, imagine that you are allowing good things to come into your life. Love, abundance, healing, creativity, light, whatever. Feel it coming into your heart. Feel your body expanding. If you need to adjust your posture, feel free to do so. What you're doing right now is creating flow to receive. And now at this point, ask your soul or your higher self, whatever most resonates. Ask your soul to provide you, sometime today or in the next few days, a demonstration of its faith in you and a demonstration of its love for you. Ask to be shown its faith and love in you. And now feel yourself being open to receive this thing. Affirm that you will recognize it when it comes. Be willing to receive it from an unexpected source, in an unexpected way. From other places in the world, from other people. Ask right now that all channels of abundance open up to you right now. Bring your focus to your heart. And just notice how much good stuff, healing, whatever, notice how much you are willing to receive. See if you can make it even more. See if you can increase what you're willing to receive. See if you're willing to increase your physical energy. See if you're willing to have even more positive thoughts flooding through your mind and body. See yourself having more positive experiences and emotions. See yourself being completely in joy and bliss and ecstasy. How good are you willing and able to let it be? Notice where you have limitations as well. You are opening up. Anywhere you might feel blocked or you feel like it's hard to receive more, just ask for you to create space. Just see yourself opening up. See your heart, your body creating space, mentally, emotionally, maybe physically. See yourself creating room in your home. See your home opening up, windows opening up, closets clearing out, creating space for newness, for goodness, for joy, for abundance, for love. All you need to do to create more good, to create flow, is to imagine that you are opening up mentally, emotionally, energetically, and physically to everything around you. Go ahead, breathe that in. And as you release it, remind yourself, miracles happen in an instant. Whatever it is you are manifesting, it does not need to take a long time. You can call things in within weeks, days, hours, minutes. See yourself receiving a miracle today. See yourself just like smiling and being excited and giddy and joyful and like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Like, feel that. Be willing to open up to experiencing miracles every day. And affirm that. I receive miracles every day. I receive miracles every day. Breathe that in. And as you exhale, claim in. So it is done. And so it is. So let me flip this around. Oh, hey guys. So when you come back into the room, when you come back into your body, when you come back into this physical reality with me, I mean, if you want to, you can stay in Wonderland as long as you want, because why wouldn't you? Hi, H still here. You're a new one. What's your name? It's a miracle. More people, abundance. So what I would love for you all to do as we wrap up class number 2 for Wonderland is just really journal. When you tap into expansion and abundance and just opening up to receive, I want you to really tap into where, you're very welcome, where did any limits pop up? Like thoughts like, oh, it can't be that good, or this is ridiculous, or, you know, like where are you actually blocking yourself from expanding on how good you can feel, right? Because wherever you are blocking yourself, even in one area, you're really blocking in all areas. We want that pure positive energy to flow. And so, yeah, just see what came up for you. Maybe just feeling like, oh, I don't know if I can feel this good, or how long can I feel this good for? I'm gonna tell you, you can feel that as this good for as long as you want. It's just training yourself. I saw a lot of space. Thank you. You're so welcome. My chest felt like something was sitting on it. Okay, so that's something to explore, definitely. Could have been energy that you want to just continue like imagining. What I would do, Manju, is imagine just like it being encompassed in light, and as you shine light on it, it just starts to dissipate and you create more and more space. Week 1's meditation will be really good for that, for like clearing stuff, because you are sending a lot of light to dense areas in your body, in your energy. We want to create space. I want you to think of expansion and flow. I want you to feel like you're floating and you're flying. I want you to feel like nothing is impossible. I want you to feel limitless. I want you to feel miraculous. Okay, we're going to end it on a rampage because it's coming through me right now. I want you to feel light. I want you to feel like a feather. I want you to feel like you're floating. I want you to feel like you have no constraints. You have zero limits. I want you to know in the deepest part of your body that anything that you can see, anything that you can envision, anything that you believe in is yours to be, do, have, experience. I want you to flow with life. I want you to flow with the universe. I want you to feel like everything that comes your way, you're just flowing in and out with it. I want you to feel like miracles and light and magic is just pouring into your heart, is pouring into your body. You are surrounded by light. You are surrounded by sparkles. You are surrounded by angels. You are surrounded by fairies. I want you to get a sense that you are in absolute wonderland. I want you to start shifting how you feel in this world. I want you to actually bring light and a lightness and a joy and a curiosity to every moment of your day. I want you to ask to see things differently. This reality is an illusion. It's of your creation. So I want you to start seeing it as such. I want you to start feeling like, wow, and I just got chills. Anything is possible. What I'm seeing is a projection of what I'm feeling, of what I'm believing. And so if you just shifted even a little bit into feeling this lightness, this magic, this love, this pure positive flow, watch how things begin to shift. Okay, cool. Any questions? You're doing it. You're doing it. You're flowing. You're flying. Miracles daily, magic, love, abundance, lights. Just like, You're so welcome, Ibrahim. Ibrahim, that's cool. It's like Abraham. Okay, good. So yeah, the last thing is journal out where you have the limits, and then just send it love, send it light, reframe it, start asking yourself, how can you start flowing positive energy? How can you think differently, speak differently, see things differently? Newness, yeah, just absolute newness. Today, right in this moment, is a new moment. And so the next moment is going to be determined by how you're feeling right now. So choose wisely. Wonderluster always. Thank you, Laura. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Next week we have week trace. So make sure you sign up for my newsletter, because I honestly don't know. It's going to be it will most likely be on Thursday again. that just seems to be how it works out. But get on my newsletter because I'll let you know the time once I know. Once I know, you'll know. But I kind of go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? You're so welcome, David. I love you. You're so welcome, Manju. Miracles daily. Be open. You are blessed. Bye, guys. And